We need a break.
We need a break.
A McDonald's break.
Yeah, a Big Mac.
Fries.
Yeah, large fries.
An ice cold medium Coke Classic.
Oh, give me a break.
Everything, all of it right now, just $2.99.
$2.99 for all that?
Are we getting a break?
Yeah.
I get a Big Mac sandwich, large fries, and a medium Coke, all for just $2.99? That's incredible.
Extra value meals. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
New Transformers are here. Micromaster Transformers.
Our new commandos can go where no other Transformers can go. What are they? Micromasters. Why don't we have them?
Now Autobots and Decepticons have Micromasters.
Micromasters are smaller and faster Transformer commandos that go where nobody else goes. Micromaster Transformers. They got the power to surprise.
New Micromasters in patrols of 4. Collect them all.
Transformers.
They move in darkness. They live in shadows. And if you see one, it's probably too late. On Christmas Day, things are going to get a little hairy. An American Werewolf in Paris. Rated R. Starts Christmas Day.
We'll be right back.
When the going gets tough, it's time for reinforcements. When the enemy gets stronger, it's time for more power. When the clouds of danger approach, it's time for a new hero. Soon every cloud will have a gold lining. Catch the season premiere of Power Rangers Zeo Monday after Big Bad Beetleborgs on Fox Kids.
All new next Saturday. Check it out. Turn them on. Louie. He's the bomb. Catch the season premiere of Life with Louie, 10:30 next Saturday morning on Fox Kids.
Ready? Let's cram some gram into gold grams. Okay, speakers are ready.
I've got volume control.
Crank it.
So that's how they cram all that gram.
Honey Touch Golden Grams are part of this complete breakfast. They're crammed with gram.
Now you can get 8 hot new bands on the Golden Jam CD. It's free when you send in 3 proofs of purchase from Golden Grams.
The greatest baking.
Make 'em, take 'em to the factory. Smash 'em, mash 'em. Now that you study a little, and now you're a little out of shape. That's the way you go is when you play the Great Escape.
The Great Escape game. Race through the crazy jam factory without getting sliced, or smashed, or mushed.
Hey, this is fun.
I'm almost done.
Maybe you want to know too late. That's the way you do it when you play the Great Escape.
Phew. Want to see my baby? I love to feed her.
Baby alive.
And make her fresh food.
Baby alive.
She needs me to change her.
You're so real.
I love you, baby alive.
It's been 30 years since they last attacked.
There's so many of them.
Where's your sister? And now the next chapter to Hitchcock's classic is about to unfold. The Birds 2, Land's End. Only on Showtime.
Fluffy, Uranus, where the hell is my coffee? Doesn't anyone care that I have a commercial to shoot?
Oh, I didn't realize you guys were here already. You're the ones who decided to give him his own show.
Darkman, Saturday night on USA.
Weird Science, Saturday nights on USA.
Who'll start show and tell? Steven? Check out my snake. Check this out.
Introducing Color Changing Squeeze It. By dropping in these magic changers, you can switch a Squeeze It's colors right before your eyes.
No way!
Plus, you never know what new color you'll get. New Color Changing Squeeze It fruit drink. Go ahead, squeeze the fun out of it.
The adventure is bigger. The danger is closer than ever before. A Steven Spielberg film. Don't let the perfect holiday gift escape you. Capture the Lost World, Jurassic Park on video cassette.
What happens when Santa forgets to check his list twice?
Cool, a nightgown. I'm gonna wear this when I get older.
A brand new King of the Hill Christmas, next on Fox.
Mrs. Butterworth, let's make a commercial for light syrup. You say, my light syrup's rich and delicious.
Then you say,
You really do talk.
my light syrup's delightfully thick, with almost half the calories of my regular syrup.
Mom, Mrs. Butterworth's talking.
I know, dear.
Mrs. Butterworth's light syrup.
You don't believe me, do you?
So light, yet so delicious.
And don't forget my regular syrup and pancake mix.
It's two main events. You take the kids and Lenny. Yes. Who will come out on top? Nell or her kids?
Some species kill their partners after mating. And others eat their young.
Lenny or his kids?
And we'll talk about birth control.
Over my dead body.
Right after we bury your father.
December 15th.
Which Pokemon has bumpers and flippers? All of them. Introducing Pokemon Pinball, now with its own Rumble feature for Game Boy Color. The new way to catch them all.
Warner Brothers Family Entertainment is proud to present the story of a young boy. I got him a name. It's Hogarth. And a giant from another world.
Let's get out of here!
Who became a hero
You can fly?
on this one.
You can fly!
The Iron Giant. Rated PG. Starts Friday, August 6th at a theater near you.
What's that? A mind control machine?
Yeah, right.
Dance. Change the waffle taste.
Change the waffle taste!
Make them smaller. Smaller bites, new Waffleicious taste. New Waffle Crisp cereal is part of a complete breakfast.
More milk, dearie? Awesome.
Defenders of the Earth.
They got here just in time because evil Ming the Merciless is about to turn the Earth into a frozen snow cone until the arrival of Flash Gordon, American hero.
I'll melt Ming's muscle.
Flash's laser works, and Mandrake and Phantom give Ming a 1-2 punch.
Ming, you're all wet.
Defenders of the Earth action figures with Power Punch sold separately from Galoob.
Defenders of the Earth. Legions of power, build for battle.
Legions of Power, motorized forces of good and evil you build for battle, each sold separately.
Your fate is sealed, Zephron. The Tech Dynasty has no mercy. The battle's just beginning, Wartech. The Star Legion surrender to no one.
Legions of power, build for battle.
Legions of Power, new from Tonka.
Critics call it a startling blast of thrills. Rolling Stone calls it a visual marvel. And People magazine says Alien Resurrection rocks.
Is it everything you hoped for?
Must be a chick thing. Rated R. Now playing.
My mother is a fashion zombie. No sense of style. I'm never leaving my room again.
Need a smile?
Hi.
A Domino's deep dish always does the trick. Now at 3 toppings, $8.99. Any second, $4.99. Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Got video games on the brain at night?
Well, wake up! And enter the Fox Kids Light in the Night sweepstakes. Prepare to fly, because you can win a Sega Saturn with every piece of Saturn software, including the game Night. That's just the start of your flying adventure, because we're also going to fly you to Tokyo, Japan, to play all day and night at Sega's joyful and high-tech theme park. 50 lucky others will win their own Sega Saturn and Night game. Get a postcard with your name and address by September 27th to Fox Kids Light in the Night. P.O. Box 1129, Los Angeles 90078. Nighttime will never be the same.
Welcome, everyone. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday, if there is such a thing. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I have no intention of overlapping into the Rebecca, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate that. I don't want to say your last name, but thank you. Yeah, don't worry. I don't plan on overlapping into what Toast has got planned for tonight. I'm looking forward to it myself. I have a little bit of insight as to what you guys have in store, what she has in store for you guys tonight. And I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I'm not even trying to lie. Like, it's totally like, it's totally worth it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know you will, and I know Toast will do an amazing job of delivering said information. And as far as I know, it's all public record. Everything is on the up and up. You know, Toast. She's she doesn't do these shady things. But yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So now I right now, you got these idiots that are always now all of a sudden collaborating. And it just seems like they're just trying to, like, some are trying to one up the other. Like, I don't think this team of people have a like dynamic set, you know. I think that they're all just kind of using each other for subscribers. I feel like that's really all it is. Just anything they can do to just gain subscribers for that moment. And last time we were live, we discussed and we watched House of Williams, aka Mallory. She decided that it would be a good idea to lie about being vaccinated and try to get into a children's hospital where they're treating cancer children. And this hospital is very well known. It is the St. Jude's Hospital for Children. Mr. Harlan's Tales of History's Famous Burglars. Why You Dress Like a Bank Robber? Knows Who's the Losers. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah, yes, I'm dressed like a bank robber. I don't think bank robbers dress like this anymore. This isn't 1971, but okay. Thank you. Now, as far as this, whatever she had in mind here, I don't know if she was just trying to shock people. Apparently her motive was to show where her money was going, because she's donated to St. Jude before, as most of us with any type of empathy for kids, and those of us who have lost people to cancer and hate cancer that much. The truth is all I need to know is that it's for cancer kids. I don't need someone to go in and put children at risk to be counterproductive to what I'm donating the money to. So why she thought that was a good idea, I have no idea. No clue at all whatsoever. Now, we're just going to go over, because then, of course, she gets the backlash, and she doubles down. The title of her video here is "My Confrontation with the Memphis PD is a Hit." Now, mind you, prior to this, she decided to go and visit the site where Tyree Nichols was basically murdered, which I thought was in absolute poor taste. Pretty disgusting, actually, when you think about it. But we're gonna listen to what her is here. Izzy, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that. Now, what in the fuck is she doing here? Okay. I'm not watching this by myself. You guys have to be subjected to this too. Wow. Dude, she looks like something straight out of a fucking horror movie, bro. Seriously, like she looks like something straight out of a fucking horror movie. Now, actually, let me do something real quick. I have to point something out because this shit made me laugh. Like, okay, hold on. I have to find this. Give me 1 second here. Oh, I can't remember the creator's name right now. It's driving me crazy. Hold on. I am determined to find this because I laughed like a fucking maniac when I saw this. And God, and I hate that, like, I'm thinking of it now. And I sit here and I go through these YouTube rabbit holes because I have to go through like my history. Okay, here we go. I found the creator. Okay, where are the shorts? Is it in the shorts? Okay, maybe not. Oh, but it is this creator. Please tell me she didn't delete it. Okay, here we go. So let's we're gonna go over. This is a creator called Boston Girl Bridget. I've never heard of her before. I guess because I went over it, the algorithm like put her in my feed. But her this is just something Tatted Tech. Tatted, so you're no longer a Jedi. Did you get demoted, Tatted Tech, from being a Jedi? Did they take your force away? Did Obi-Wan confiscate your saber? What happened, buddy?
Is this a fucking fupa necklace? Is this a fupa necklace? What?
It's like being here at ground zero.
That fucking
this
wig,
is like,
girl.
I'm gonna go in here in a little bit. We're gonna
God
go in. I'm
damn.
gonna take you in. Put a 3 in the
Look
side
at
chat.
that belly. Look at
I love reacting to reactions.
that
want me
fupa
to take you
necklace.
inside this place.
What is that? Fupa jewels? What the
I
fuck?
feel like we should go in.
You look like a
juice.
whole fucking clown, Mallory.
Because
You know why you look like a clown, Mallory? Because you are a fucking clown, Mallory. Great job on fucking blending there, tough lady there. You're a
The Boston accent just makes it funnier.
clown because you act like a clown. You look like a clown. I mean, this is standing outside of a children's fucking hospital when there's children in there dying of cancer, and this bitch
A lot of
makes
you
a
don't know who
mockery out
Diane
of it.
Pigeon is, so some of you want to
Right.
go in. But listen, some
Great,
of you have
Mallory,
been
you're so
around a
funny.
while to know that,
You're just
you know,
so
Diane Pigeon
funny, Mallory.
originated from
Right,
St.
right, people, right. right. Throw me donos. I'm not going in. This bitch actually
Throw me
said, I'm
donos.
not going in there with you guys
Thank you,
unless I
Saucy
get some
Sauce. Appreciate
donos
it.
thrown at me. Throw me some donos. Bitch, it looks like somebody threw you some fucking donuts. Your Mallory's pants screaming, I don't fit you. What in the fuck? And bitch, your shoes
Oh
are
my
a fucking what are those? They are a fucking wonder.
Wait till she
Listen, y'all
shows.
know I don't fucking edit and I don't do all that.
Dude, wait till she shows the fucking shoes, dude. I'm like, it says so much. It says so much. I've got words. Thank you so much. Her face is the mask from Mrs. Doubtfire. It is like pre-makeup, you know, and it looks like it's sitting on the styrofoam head, you know, the styrofoam head that you rest the mask on is what it looks like. No eyes, bro. Just void in the eye sockets, y'all. Void in the eye sockets.
Do all that bullshit, but I gotta drag this bitch a little. We gotta drag. I mean, what in the fuck is going on here? What is this? Like, if I saw this outside of my fucking children's window, God forbid, okay, and this is what I saw. All that money, girl, and you can't even get your nails done professionally, eh? Screaming, send me donos outside of a fucking children's hospital, dressed like this fucking fool that she is, right? right, people, right. I mean, bitch, you fucking, I'm fucking baffled. I'm baffled. Look at this, and she wants to know why she's treated the way she is. Right,
dude.
Right,
I'm telling you. The shoes tell me exactly why they stopped, why the cops
screaming,
stopped her.
send me some
Just
donos.
the
I'm not
shoes.
bringing you in.
Okay, upper 50s here? No, it's definitely in the 30s. 30s to 40s, isn't it? It's what it feels like.
Jesus, Mallory, you need to try to get some fucking filters there, honey.
Or you guessing age? Michael Jackson.
See, I can't be. I mean, maybe I'm just harsh in my own way, but I can't. Man, I don't know what it is, but I can't be harsh like a woman can to another woman, bro. Like, you motherfuckers are ruthless, dude. Like, when you tear somebody up, man, you guys like really dig in deep. Like, telling her she's got to get filters, bro. Like, that is.
All right, let me look at the chat for a few minutes. Let me take stock into where we're at. We don't even have 100 people with us right now. So.
Oh my God, it's Betty Hill, dog. What? Dude, y'all are killing me right now.
There's no big hurry to go in right now, and we don't even have 60 thumbs up. So, you know, no big hurry to go in right now. We love you, Mallory. I hope you're enjoying your visit.
You know, she's sitting out there saying she wants donos flying in, super chats flying in, like thumbs up, thumbs views. That you're fucking gross. You are fucking bottom barrel fucking gross. And I'm gonna say this loud and clear: if you support this fucking trash bag piece of fucking trash. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't want fucking nothing to do with anybody that's okay with this fucking shit. Really. I don't. Nothing. I want nothing to do with them. Right? Nothing. Right? Right, people? Right?
Dude, like,
right,
you
people?
can tell.
Right. We're gonna get to the fucking.
You can tell by this person's accent. You could tell by Bridget's accent that she's never willingly talked to a cop. Like, she's never like volunteered to talk to a cop, like, ever. Guaranteed. Like, anybody with an accent like that, they don't talk to cops unless like they're sitting in a fucking interrogation room or on a curb in handcuffs, and like they don't talk to cops otherwise, like, ever.
Fucking what are those? Because bitch, what are those?
Look,
you know what I mean?
dude, look.
What are those? those?
Look at this shit.
What are those? Oh, we passed the what are those? Because
Yo.
I don't know why your clothes, your shoes.
What are those?
Everything's fucking screaming, Mallory. I don't fit you. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You get all this money and donations and gift cards and all this other bullshit, and you can't fucking
Bruh. Yo.
Bitch, what are those?
De pinga.
What the fuck are those? What are those, Miss Fashion Icon?
Bruh.
Who?
Listen,
Let
I
me
don't
tell you-
know a lot about fashion. I don't know a lot about ladies' footwear, bro. But let me tell you something. The grift makes so much sense now, dude. The grift makes so much sense. Está mal. Mira. Ese zapato está de pinga. That shit is really bad, dude. Like, who taught you how to fucking lace the shoe? You can't even get a lace. Bro, I've seen you talk absolute nonsense, grifting like a motherfucker, absolute nonsense. And the smallest super chat is enough to cover a shoelace that you don't have to rig to work on that shoe, dude. Like this, just a shoelace, bro. Like you can't get a shoelace. Mallory, mija, you can't get a shoelace, dude. Really? I can't even, bro. Everything makes so much sense now. I can't even, I don't, dude. What is going on with the lace? I want to know. I'm trying to figure out the engineering behind this right here. Like I'm trying to understand what the engineering mindset was when when lacing this thing up, bro. Like I'm gonna lace it to where it just goes in any hole, right? I'm just gonna jam the lace in any hole in the shoe. And then at the end, fuck learning how to tie my shoe. Because obviously I was raised in a fucking cave with the dwellers, bro. Like, you're gonna tell me. Because now the look makes sense. Because she totally looks like, bro, I gotta Google it now. What are they called? What are they called? Sorry, I gotta do this. Morlock, bro. She's a Morlock, dude. That's the only thing that makes sense. Dude, okay. Look.
All right, let me look.
That person right there had to have been raised in a cave, dude. Okay? That's a fucking Morlock. You guys ever watch The Time Machine, H.G. Wells, The Time Machine? You ever see the cave dwellers? Like the dude accidentally fucking hit up the future way too far in the future. And then there was the cave dwellers, the Morlocks, dude. Okay, H.G. Wells, The Time Machine. And then the Morlocks. That's a Morlock, bro. Because only somebody, Luke, thank you so much. Her bottom half looks like a chimney sweep. Only a Morlock, bro. Only a Morlock would lace their shoe like this, bro.
What are those, Miss Fashion Icon?
Welcome, Angel.
Let me tell you something right now. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make a little joke out of this, okay? Because I'm getting fucking heated. I'm gonna go. I bet Diane fucking wished the phone fucking system at St. Jude had the same fucking security outside that motherfucker they did. I bet she wished the phone had the same kind of fucking security. They was on Mallory real quick, but on the phone they giving out all Diane
Dude,
fucking info.
I'm telling you.
Yikes. Anyway, bitch, what are those?
What are those? Valentine Bilby, Tragletes, Cave Dwellers. Okay, thank you. Nicolina 777, thank you so much. Let me come up and explain clinical research, please. No, but thank you so much. Dude, only a Morlock, bro. Only somebody who was raised in a cave, all right, decides that tying a shoe is too complicated. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking make a knot at the end of the shoelace so that it stays put. All right, so that it stays put. Okay, like you can't even Mallory, seriously, like you can't even. There's nobody that you can get on the horn and be like, hey, how do you tie a shoe? There's nobody. There's nobody you could get on the horn that could help you out with that. Girl of the Valley, thank you. She looks like the bride of Michael Myers. Oh my God. Troglodyte, thank you so much. And the Morlocks. It was the Morlocks versus the Troglodytes, right? Wasn't it? Oh my God, dude. Oh my fucking God. I just Googled the Morlock. I can't. Bro, am I gonna hold up? I gotta see. Because I'm looking up. Yeah. Oh, wow. This shit is too fucking accurate, guy. This is too much. Dude. Look, I just Googled Morlock because Jonesin Googled Morlock. So I Googled Morlock. Let me show you guys something, bro. Let me show you guys something. Yo, look at that. Bro, you're going to tell me. Tell me I'm off. Tell me I'm off. Tell me I'm wrong. Listen, people, it's a burden sometimes being right all the time. It's a fucking burden, okay? I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, that's the only explanation. That she beat the shit out of the dude from the time machine, the protagonist in the time machine, took his fucking time machine. She can't figure out how to tie a shoe, but she stole the time machine, came back here, and now she's a fucking Morlock living among us. That's what's happening. Wow. What are those? What are those?
What the fuck are those? Pure fucking trash, dude. Bottom back. Keep throwing your money at this. You keep doing that. Keep giving. $300 in gift cards.
Yo.
All this fucking money. Paying for a trip.
She's probably getting crazy donos now.
But absolutely, like, what is she even there for, dude? What was she there?
Dude, no. The cops thought she was a fucking panhandler, bro. Look at her shoes, dude. Look at her shoes, dude.
To roll up on a children's cancer hospital wearing these fucking payloafers over here. She's got fucking payloafers on, holding on for dear life. Fuck out of here, Mallory. You get treated like a clown because you fucking look like one. Fucking bubble.
Get in the fucking car.
Scumbag.
Fucking crocksucker. Crocksuckers. Oh my God, dude. All right. Here we go, folks. drink that coffee at this shitty ass music. What in the fuck, bro? She's all about herself too. Like, she's so pleased with herself after that shit. Like, what world, bro? What world do you live in, dude? Is she having spasms? Thank you, Luke. Like, what world do you live in? Girl, what world do you live in, bro, where you think that there's like something that's like got it going on in this whole situation? Look at her pad, bro. That is a fucking flop house motel room. Only flop house motel rooms have curtains like that. You can't take those curtains down. You see that? Those are fixated into, there's the thing that's into the damn wall, and those curtains are fixated that you can't steal those curtains. Okay? Those are flop house motel curtains. What is with the shoes and the living situation? Now, I'm not judging her for being down and out. That I'm not doing. But don't, for fuck's sake, come up on YouTube, start putting down people for not having any style. Like, don't, for fuck's sake, ever start telling people that the reason why you want money is because you deserve it because you're so talented and funny. But you're not. You're not funny at all. Like, what you're doing is begging, because whatever's going on in your life, you are down and fucking out. But I mean, maybe, dude, I don't know, man. Like, even still, listen, and I've been down and out before, people. All right. I'm not judging. Mr. Harlan's Tales of History's Famous Burglars. Thank you. That's her OnlyFans intro and trailer. I've been down and out before, people. All right. I want to be very clear about that. And I'm not leading towards something funny. Like, I have hit bottom. People who know me and have been part of this channel for a while know this about me. It's something that I take pride in, that I have decided I made a decision at one point in my life, and I decided to do nothing but go up. You know what I mean? And just the way that I look at things is better, but I had to hit bottom to get there. You know, so I'm not faulting anybody. As a matter of fact, I fucking recommend it because it's the best thing that ever happened to me. But what I never did when I did hit bottom, the only thing that I did was fucking pray. Seriously, like, I'm not joking around. This is not a joke right now. What I did was I prayed, and I'm not even religious, but I was so scared because I was like, I am this close to being out on the street, homeless, done. And it got to a point to where I was actually mentally prepared to check into a homeless shelter and then just focus on being grateful for my life, because I had just contemplated suicide and then decided I was not going to do it, and made myself and my family the promise that I would never, ever, ever get to that point again. And so I had to take steps. You know, I had to do certain things. I had to start teaching myself to look at things a certain way. And a lot of that was being accountable and being self-aware, realizing my behavior and how my behavior was affecting people around me was negative. And that's only going to perpetuate more negativity and more shitty results. So I understand, but yo, Mallory, heart to heart, seriously, this isn't the way to do it. You're never going to get out of whatever the fuck you're in right now by doing this shit that you're doing and hooking up with people like MGL and Bullhorn Betty. These are people who are incapable of taking any accountability. And the minute that you start taking accountability for your life and your mistakes and where you're at right now, and humble yourself to the point to where you're willing to like wash dishes and fucking shine shoes, whatever the fuck it takes to fucking work your way up, start saving your money, start dropping bad habits until you can afford those habits again. I'm not even judging anybody for having bad habits, but if you can't afford your habits, then you got a problem. If you've got a habit that you cannot afford, that's called having a problem. And when people see you doing fucked up shit like trespassing at a children's hospital for cancer kids, for what? Content? So you can grift money? Guess what? You're headed nowhere. You're headed nowhere. Like that path is going fucking nowhere. I promise you that. And I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have to live in a fucking live-in motel room, not have enough. And basically what happens when you get caught in that web, right? When you get caught in that cycle, what's going on usually when you're staying in a really cheap motel with like weekly rates, it's because you can't put enough money together at once for a down payment on an apartment. Or you have bad credit and you'll never get an apartment, a legit apartment. Or you don't have anybody who can sign for you, who can co-sign for you. That happens too. JP, thank you so much. She looks like Wendy in Breaking Bad. Have you ever spoken anything else, Wendy? Sausage don't count. Insert Hank. Oh, I remember Wendy. Thank you. Appreciate that, JP. But seriously speaking, like it's a really, really, really like usually that vicious cycle is because that person cannot come up with enough money at one time that it takes for their own apartment, right? Which is first, last, security, generally speaking. So that takes a lot of money, considering how much rent is today. To be able to come up with that at one point, at one time, is difficult as fuck. But you can do it if you absolutely have to. And it doesn't have to be. There are other things. If you live in a major city, then what you can do is you could look on Craigslist, and there are people all of the time subletting parts of their houses. Okay? And they're just looking to rent the shit out. As long as you pass a background check in the sense that you're not going to fucking kill anybody and they feel safe about that, then chances are they'll work with you on the down payment. I mean, I know this for a fact because I've lived this. I know what it's like. So I'm not here judging where she's at in her life right now. I'm judging her on the choices that she's making to get out of it. That's what I'm doing. Because where she's at right now, it's a vicious fucking cycle. And doing the things that you're doing and having the entitlement attitude that you have is going to only keep you there or put you in a lower place. Seriously, like no joke. Grandmaster Sid Sophos, homie, thank you. Like a warrior that fights and wins the battle, the Glera knows the taste of victory. I do. Like right now, I live very, very modestly, extremely modestly. There are certain luxuries that generally people see as necessities, and I live true to form that those are absolutely luxuries because I live without them. But those same people who have those luxuries, who count them as necessities, I prove every day that those are not necessities. Second is I will spoil myself with things that those same people think, well, if I could afford that, man, I had to have to be rich to afford that. Dude, I eat steak every night. Like when I decided to work out, right? And not drink. So I sacrificed the money. The money that I would spend on drinking, right? I upgraded on treating myself better. So I have a gym membership that I use to its fullest. And I eat well. And I eat like a rich person sometimes. But I sacrifice other luxuries that some of you feel like you can't live without. So I understand and I get, living an alternative type lifestyle. I totally get it. I totally understand that. But this is not what this is. This is somebody who is talking down to people and creating a false image of herself in order to sell grifting, in order to sell begging. Like, you're a fucking online panhandler, dude. Like, no doubt. I'm telling you right now, you are the definition of you, Mallory, is that you are a fucking panhandler. The only difference is that you use the internet to do it. The only difference between you and some dude out on the street with a cardboard sign and a cup is you're using the internet. So you don't get to treat other people like shit. You don't get to do shady shit and try to get praise for it. Like basically terrorize cancer kids. Show up and disrespect a site where a man lost his life to the hands of police. Like you don't get to do that. Y'all are fucked up. Okay, handle of the day. I mean, yeah, you don't get to do that. And I'm telling you, like, there's nothing wrong. I'm not shaming this person for being in the position in life that she's in. Nothing wrong with that at all. I've been there. Hell, I'm still not that far from it myself, if I'm being completely honest. But I choose to be. Because I don't have the need and want for things that for some reason people tend to think define them. I just don't give a fuck about those things. I like to be able to eat good. I like to be able to have, if I have a craving in my mind, I like to be able to just manifest it and make it happen. But it takes sacrifice of other things that I'm perfectly okay with not having. Now, right. SC Johnson, you say because I've humbled myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. What I ended up doing was truly exercising gratitude. Like when you get to a point to where you have almost nothing, but you start to actually have gratitude for the things that you really do have, that it puts in a perspective the things that you've always taken for granted. You don't realize you take for granted, but every single one of us take it for granted every day. Linda, thank you. I don't want to say your last name. I don't know if it's the same as in here, but thank you for the PayPal. I am genuinely grateful for any little thing that I have. A roof over my head, clothes on my back. I have simple taste in clothes if you haven't noticed. At most, I splurge on a t-shirt that's got a cool design on it, that's because it's nostalgic or something, you know? But I don't need to have name brand this and all that, and I just don't. I've just never been that guy. But when I actually had the audacity to act like taking my own life would never affect anybody that I care about, the audacity to assume that people didn't care about me, when I had that and I lost that, everything, the way that I looked at everything changed. Everything. All right, that's a dancing.
About to keep the House of Williams afloat. The hemorrhage is over. Oh my God, was I hemorrhaging money? Holy shit, people. Oh my God, I was hemorrhaging money since the.
Now, how do you afford a road trip from wherever the fuck she is? How do you afford a road trip when you can't afford shoes? Fucking shoes, dude. A fucking shoelace. How? See, that right there is a slap in the face to your supporters. Because here you got people caring about you and wanting to know you're okay. And sure, a lot of them would probably just say, hey, man, you know, I gave this to you. You do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? Sure, that happens. But isn't the decent thing to do to like do the best that you can with it? Like, look, I get donations. You guys can see where it goes. You guys can see where it goes. And this is just the beginning. This is just the visual aspect of improvements that I had in mind of upgrading this channel. And I have other things that I'm going to do that, you know, because I want to do more. I still can't believe that I have 750 people that give a fuck about anything that I have to say. That's something that like my mind has yet to be able to wrap around. It's weird. It's crazy. It's a strange thing. So the only way to logically handle that is to try to just be as scrupulous as I can. And if people are showing me support, then to try to make the experience in whatever way that I can, try to make the experience better for the people who show me support. But come on, bro. Like, you can't even get a shoelace, you know, to let your audience know that cares about your well-being, that you're doing all right, that your shoes, your feet are going to be good.
On the way to the airport, at the airport. Oh my God. Every time I left that suite, every time I left that beautiful suite of perpetual darkness, the land of perpetual darkness in the pyramid. Oh my God. Every time I stepped out of that place, oh my God, in my little rain boot. We got to talk about it. The boots. I feel like I got to start a YouTube channel just for my footwear, people. Just for my footwear.
You should.
I thought my shirts, listen,
bro.
I thought my black
lady, your fucking shoes are in such bad fucking shape that it merits a fucking YouTube channel, dude. Just that shoe alone merits a fucking YouTube channel. A monetized YouTube channel. Just the fucking zapato alone. The one.
Lives Matter shirt was the star of the show. Turn out it was my fucking boots, my rain boots, my skid-free rain.
Those were not boots.
You're up.
In what planet are those boots?
Holy shit! People. Who
we
would
can
ever
see your
thought?
little blue booty socks, bro. What are you talking about?
I got lefty and righty here. Lefty and righty. Does anybody put a 3 in the side chat if you want to meet lefty and righty? The infamous footwear of the breakout stars, people. The breakout stars of Memphis. Holy shit. Memphis, Tennessee.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Anybody want to meet lefty and righty? Holy shit. I had them hid away. I had no idea all this time. I had two celebrities in the treasure chest.
Dude, if I was in a room with this person and they were talking like that, dude, I'd be like, yo, can you please shut the fuck up? Please? I would absolutely be that guy that would just, yo, what is going on with you? Are you all right? Can you shut the fuck up then, please?
All this time, holy shit, I was so proud. I'm like, girls, holy shit, you did mama. Oh my God, you got mama's head to toe. All right, Any more threes? Any more threes? Come on, people. You could do better than that. Holy shit. This is Left and Righty's debut. I mean, come on. This is it. I mean, this is their introduction. This is their prime introduction. Their first interview. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lefty and Righty. Forgive me.
Cash App. Appreciate it.
They've not, listen, they weren't prepared for an interview today. They didn't realize they were going to be live on camera. They didn't go into hair and makeup. All right. They're just fresh off the plane, fresh off ground zero up there. But listen, here's Lefty and Righty, people. Here's Lefty and Righty. Let me get over here where it's I'm okay. Here's Lefty and Righty. Listen, Lefty and Righty are two all-weather, skid-proof bottom shoes. Fit for.
But what about the lacing? Can you explain why?
Over. As you all know, some of you may, I mean, look, they're little booties.
Can you explain why you don't have basic first grade skills? Okay. You remember in the first grade, Mallory? Because I remember. Okay. I remember the first grade where they gave me a little piece of construction paper. Okay. They had me color it. It was in the shape of a shoe, right? Well, it was not in the shape of a shoe. I had to cut it in the shape of a shoe. Okay. And we used the little hole puncher. And we used this. We decorated it. We put glitter on it. Elmer's glue. Some fucking weird kid over there was fucking eating the glue. That's probably you. And the next thing you were supposed to do is learn how to lace, right? In the first grade. The whole purpose of the project was to get you all stoked and excited about lacing up the construction paper shaped like a shoe. Okay? Like, you know, with the glue and the glitter and the coloring and everything. Boston Girl Bridget's in the house right here. That video was so funny. So I mean, and then all you got to do, you learn how to lace it, you know? Yeah. In, through, and you got to keep them even, you know? You got to keep them even. I bet you there's a YouTube channel. I'll bet you anything that there's a YouTube video out there on how to tie your shoes and how to lace your shoe. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but
these little booties.
Loop, swoop, and pull, bro.
All
there it
little
is.
Booties. Very comfortable.
There it is. You're
nice
welcome.
Thick sole. Got a nice little zipper up the side.
And you can't put a price on that, okay? Mallory, if you're watching, you can't put a price on that, all right? What we just gave you was more valuable than any super chat, any fucking dono, all right? Just taught you how to tie a shoe, okay? Make the little bow. Just, man, still to this day, you know, that feeling is very satisfying to me. Still to this day. I've been on this planet almost half a century, bro. And like that feeling of once I do this and then tighten it, when I got the 2 bunny ear hoops, okay, tighten it, that feeling is still very satisfying to me. It's the little things. You see what I'm talking about? Gratitude. Like I'm grateful for those little things, you know? That's a very satisfying feeling to me, to be able to tie and tighten, you know? It's nice.
Love the zipper up the side. Is it just cute? Are they just adorable? There's his Lefty. Say hello, Lefty. There's Lefty, everybody. Right? Here's Lefty.
Oh, look at the lacing, though.
And Righty's pretty much the same goddamn thing because, well, I'm not deformed. So I haven't been hobbled or deformed, but she's just kind of opposite, right? So here's Righty. She's just kind of opposite. All right. Because as you all know, when I went to ground zero, it was a freeze over. It was a major freeze. There was literally. Did y'all see me standing there under the tree at Tyray's house? Right? Holy shit!
Why were you at his house?
Thank you, Lefty and Righty. Thank you. Let's give some pink shits for Lefty and Righty for supporting me, making sure I didn't break my ass on the ice out there. Holy shit, people! Let's get some pink shits for their breakout starring role. Oh my God, the haters just they love them. Oh my goodness.
No, man, it's not hate, but
oh God. I
mean, we just got the grand introduction. Jen said, "Holy hell!" Thank you, Jen. We got the grand introduction, yo. But I'm telling you, Boston girl Bridget said it perfectly, bro. What are those? What are those? Joanna, thank you for the PayPal. I appreciate. Oh, Juana Michel, thank you for the PayPal. Yes, include if you do PayPal or Cash App, include your handle, your YouTube handle, and I'll know who to say thank you to.
So Lefty and Righty, thank you for supporting. Listen, but yes, they had a freeze over up there. The roads were frozen over, the ground was frozen over. There was ice, like all the bankments and the trees. There was just everything had a layers of ice over it, and it was wet, and there was had snowed in certain spots. So you have to have proper foot gear. Not everybody's wearing I was not a place.
What fucking planet, dude? Are those things proper foot gear? Those things aren't proper foot gear for anything. Like nothing. And yet you still got to take them off if you walk into a Japanese household. Okay? Just so you know, even still, those things are no good for anything except taking off. Literally the only purpose that those fucking that pair of footwear serves is to remove.
A place for my my Florida gear and my open-toed cute shoes. Not for nothing. Everybody kind of had similar, and it was all about less style, more substance in that kind of at that time and place in Memphis. So that's what was happening with my footwear people.
Less style, more substance. Nice
introduction.
But those things were
they
were like socks.
Up close and personal. Oh, God, this coffee's good this morning. Oh, this coffee's good. Thank you for the pink shits, people. Thank you for the pink shits. Oh my goodness.
Fucking Morlock guy.
Oh, thank you for the pink shits. Gotta love it. Oh, these people. These people are nuts. Those fucking
Pink
people are nuts,
shits,
right?
bro.
Hybrid. In many ways, I'm a hybrid. It's just well, listen. When you're a swirl, right? When you're a swirl, it's like you can kind of do this thing. We hate your hair, Miss Williams. Well, they hated my hair. They hated my curls. It looks whatever you name. We hate your hair. We hate.
No, it's weird. Let me know, ladies, if I'm off, okay? Because I don't know that much about fashion. All right, but let me know, because it's not her hair. Because I've seen her do things different with her hair where I'm like, hey, that actually looks okay. That looks nice. You know what I mean? But correct me if I'm wrong, but when it's not the hair, right? But things people's attention gets drawn to the hair because they don't want to focus on the face. So no matter what happens, you come back to the face, right? This is what I think is happening, because she put on the Mrs. Doubtfire pre-makeup mask and just decided to go to town And that was it. You know, I'm going live. I'm out here in Memphis, bitches, right? And just looking like a Morlock without any effort, but like with this elaborate hair, you know? So all the hair did was just add on to whatever the fuck was going on with her face.
We hate your face too.
Which she's a mind reader. I mean, but look at the it's the same thing with this hair too. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Mira la cara. Está mal.
We hate it all, Miss Williams. Your face looks like a monster. You look like a serial killer, Miss Williams. Yes, Miss Williams. You look like a serial killer. And
no,
not Eileen Wuornos, because
no. You don't look like not like a true crime serial killer. You don't look like one of those. Not like a true crime serial killer. Not a real serial killer. You look like a Hollywood serial killer. Okay? Like if you walked into a bank not wearing a mask and pointed an AK or a fucking AR-15 or whatever the fuck and said, everybody get down on the ground right now, and the cops asked me for a description of you, I'd be like, I don't know. She was wearing a mask. There's no way that anybody's face looks like that. I only know that a face looks like that because it's yours. I don't know. Like, there's no way, you know? And some people might be like, oh, man, that's really mean. Well, she made herself look like that on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, that's not on me. Okay? That's not on God. That's not on... That's 100% on Mallory. She made herself look like that on purpose. Okay.
Because no, that would be, you know, that wouldn't be transphobic enough. You look like one of those man serial killers. You know, we've got to really just turn. You know, it's got to be John Wayne Gacy or something.
No,
because we've got to throw in there that you look like a man. You look like a man.
Bro, you'd never be a successful serial killer. There's no fucking way in real life would you be a successful serial killer. Those dudes blended in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gacy blended in. Gacy was a big, like, he was a pillar of the community and shit. Like, I think he coached Little League or some shit. You know, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know for real. But he was like, yeah, he was like involved in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude blended in. Ted Bundy blended in. Okay? Ed Gein even blended in. All right? That is the closest fucking resemblance that you have to any true crime, real life serial killer is Ed Gein. And that's after he dressed up in people's skin. After. Other than that, you don't resemble any other serial killer in real life. Okay?
And Miss Williams. So, you know, we hate your face, Miss Williams, and that hair you're wearing, that Afro puff, it looks like it's $3. We don't like it, Miss Williams. No, listen, fuck off. Is that what you think of black women, Miss Williams? Is that what I think of black women? Is that what you think the black woman aesthetic is? Now, truth be told,
this should be great.
Aesthetic because, well, they're fucking roaches. I just kind of threw that in there.
Wait,
right?
what?
They wouldn't Estelle Getty, what? You know, sometimes I give them too much credit. Oh my God. But I'm like, is it really the girls? Is it really the girls? Or is it just the fact that once again, you're being a bunch of fucking bigots? You're being a bunch of your typical self, bigots and transphobes. And it's just, you just don't.
Dude, I'm telling you, one of my favorite YouTube creators is named Blair White. And I would love to know what Blair White's take on this person is. Now, we'd never hear it. She'd never even bother, I'm sure. But there's nothing transphobic about anything that we're pointing out about this person. Nothing at all. This is a person who thinks it's okay to put down everyone else. This is a person who does everything that she possibly can to be as shocking as possible, no matter who she hurts or no matter what misinformation she spreads, for the sake of just being shocking, because it's low-hanging fruit. I mean, I'm telling you, like, whatever the fuck her situation is, she's stuck. All right? Look at her mattress. Look at the shape of it. That is not a bed that somebody walks into a bed store and buys. That is not art that somebody goes into a fucking place that sells art and buys. This is a fucking dingy motel room. Jonesin, she's a shock jock. She thinks she is, but she's not, though. Thank you, by the way. But she's not. She thinks that she is. See, that's what Canceled Karen thought too. Canceled Karen thought that she was a shock jock. And then what ended up happening is that she ended up getting sued and then booted off of YouTube. So, I mean, it's no different. What she's doing is just, we're just documenting and commenting the road, the path to getting booted off YouTube. This lady, if she continues to do the shit that she's been doing, is going to get booted without a doubt. Like, there's nothing lower that I've seen. I said it before, and I'm going to repeat myself. When I did the last live stream, I don't think that I've ever seen anything lower than what this person did with St. Jude's Hospital. Like, that is like beyond disgusting. That is next level fucked up YouTuber bullshit that I can't even wrap my head around. And she's so pleased with herself. Look at her.
Yeah. You just don't like the fucking hair the bitch is sitting on, right? You don't like the bitch the hair is sitting on. Isn't that more the truth, right? Because I'm gonna tell you what, I've seen my share of darker skin mixed girls and straight up black girls were some pretty fucking busted looking hair, and y'all just seem to be just let them walk on down in peace, right? So listen, is it really
okay? Let me address that fucking asinine comment right there. Okay, those people, whoever you're talking about, do not try to trespass in a children's hospital full of kids who are battling cancer. Like, that's why we don't point out every little thing about them. You just make it easy to make fun of. This is how we don't get mad, okay? This is how we still get to talk about you and talk about what a piece of shit you are, but we don't get mad about it because you give us so much to make fun of. You give us so much humor, and not humor that you think you're giving us, humor that you're providing by thinking that it's somehow beautiful and glamorous, and it's hilarious to all of us.
Is it really my hair, or is it just the fact that you all are just straight up fucking bigots? Once again,
no,
isn't it close?
No,
all right, isn't it close? Right? Isn't that more? Isn't that just? But you look like fuck off, fuck off. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, bitch. Thank you for watching.
Oh, you're welcome.
Watching, because at the end of the day, right? It was my job to go there and get views, right? I'm a YouTuber. I went there to. Who would do that though? There's the sick children. Isn't it funny?
So she's admitting I mean, right there, she's not even trying to hide it. She's saying her job, okay, because this is the Strangler Betty mentality. Her job is to go down there and get views. Midwest Nice, thank you. Thanks for the tweets, Will. I don't know why I can't highlight it. It doesn't show up. Sometimes the memberships don't show up in the StreamYard chat, so I can't highlight it. I'm sorry, but thank you. But she's saying that she did it for the views, and now she's minimizing the outrage that people have that are basically simply in defense of children who have to just lay there and battle cancer. Can't defend themselves against somebody like this. They can't do anything.
Funny. I watched that stream. I had to go back and watch because I had to go watch and see.
Did.
Living the other end of being treated like that by the police is one thing, but I figure I just gotta go see this again. And being in the moment.
No, I love this shit. Like she's trying so hard to make herself out to be a victim of police harassment, right? Of bigotry and profiling and blah 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 blah. No. Okay? No. You rolled up in there with no purpose. With no logical purpose, no purpose where you could explain to an officer and then they'll go, hey, you know what? Hey, sure, go ahead. No problem. You went to the front desk, you lied, and you said that you were visiting somebody's mother or something to that effect. You lied. I suspect that you were lying about being vaccinated. I absolutely suspect that because you showed no proof. Because people who are vaccinated are going to carry their vax cards with them, right? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't anybody who's vaccinated not carry their vax? That's kind of the point, right? It's kind of the point. So why wasn't she carrying her vax card? Because she wasn't vaccinated. So she lied about being vaccinated. At least that's my opinion. She lied about being vaccinated to try to get into a building and what? Film sick kids without their consent? Because again, they cannot consent. Children cannot consent without their parents' consent, without the doctor's consent, without anybody's consent. You wanted to go in there and film children who are battling. They're fighting a war that I hope to God you never have to fight. And I've seen people battle this firsthand. And the thought of a child having to muster up the strength to fight this and beat it is devastating. And you having absolutely no respect for that and no thought towards that. It just tells us everything we need to know about you.
Moment.
Now, see, here's the thing. Because I don't want to get into a whole vax, non-vax conversation. I'm not going to tell you whether or not I'm vaccinated because the truth is, it's none of your fucking business. That's how I feel about anything medical whatsoever. Anything regarding my medical and my physical well-being is none of your fucking business. If I choose to share it, then I will. But it's none of your fucking business. Now, I will say this, though. If I'm not vaccinated, there's no fucking way in hell that I am going to put those kids at risk. There's just no way.
go see it. So I lived it, and then I had to rewatch again certain parts of the video because I'm like, huh. I didn't see one motherfucking kid in that video. I mean, I'm just thinking, oh, I didn't see one motherfucking kid anywhere. Not a healthy kid, not a sick kid, no children.
Dude, listen to this bullshit. Yeah, that's because those kids are put up in parts of the hospital that make it that where it's difficult for assholes like you to get to. That's kind of the point. I'm relieved that you didn't see one kid that entire time. I am absolutely 150% relieved that you never saw a kid during that display of ridiculous behavior that you engaged in.
No children being wheeled in the background anywhere. No helicopter.
Wow.
I didn't see so much as a fucking commercial playing in the background with some child in it. Can you please send us some money? I just didn't see one motherfucking child anywhere in that video. But all I keep hearing are these fucking haters. Oh, the children! You monster! You monster! Fuck off. You fucking fake outrage hyped up on fucking what? Just fucking hyped up on.
I mean, look at you though. You know what I mean? Like, just look at you. Like, that's the thing is some of you guys in chat are going, she is a monster. Oh my God. But no, she's not. She's just some sad, pathetic person who thinks that the world owes her and is comforted by those four walls where God knows what's happening, what low, disgusting shit is happening in the next room over. You know, this is not even, I mean, to say she's dangerous, yeah, that's fair. But is she really as dangerous as hating her would merit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm wording that correctly, but is she, you know what I mean? Like, is she such a threat? She's just an asshole living out of a fucking motel room, you know, and decided to troll the children's hospital, St. Jude, and get kicked out. And then think that she's going to convince us that she was profiled for being trans and what, 2% black? Is that what she said? Like, no. No. Nobody's being fooled by that.
Up on fucking pheromones. Jesus Christ, get out of my ass crack. Holy shit, but it tastes so good in there. Oh, Jesus. Let me see if something, you never know if I'm getting money. Money.
Bro.
No money. There's no money there. Did somebody send me a PayPal? Did a PayPal come in? Because I do have a notice for a PayPal, but it's harder to open here. There's no children. People, there's no children anywhere in
I know,
those
right?
videos.
Like, I mean, I don't fucking know, but like, isn't everybody 2% black? Like, isn't everybody, like, weren't black people the very first on the earth? I don't know these things for a fact. I don't know for sure, but dude, 2% black, what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
I don't really pursue children, but you went to a children's hospital. But yeah, see, I would know how to not pursue children. I could go to a fucking daycare and film and still know how not to get a child.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't,
because why? I'm a professional.
I don't know if I'd say 75%, but it's beyond 50. No, I'm just kidding. It's somewhere in, I'm half Dominican, but my father was white as white gets. But my mother's side is full-blooded Dominican. Like, yeah. So it's in there somewhere. I mean, I don't really know, but I don't claim it to get some sort of, sympathy for being harassed. I don't claim it as an excuse to fucking troll children that are dying of cancer. I mean, what the fuck is this person thinking? Sassy but classy, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that.
Two, I don't really like kids. Not for nothing. I try to, if I have to cover a fucking daycare and a fucking dirty runny nose, fucking filthy.
So here we go. Like not even trying to even cover not even trying to cover up that she didn't give a fuck about these kids. Just straight up saying that she doesn't like kids, which in my opinion really shifts it over to malicious intent. Like it could actually be argued by a good lawyer that she was actually going to that hospital to hurt children in some way, shape, or form, whether it be to put them at risk, to put their health at risk, or what the fuck ever. But yeah, like she's right here. I don't even care about kids. I don't like kids.
And filthy-handed fucking little fucking rugrat. Listen, talk about getting the COVIDs. Get the fuck. Stand back. The fucking chicken pox inflamed kids running all over the place. I'm a grown person that's never had the chicken pox. Fuck off. Listen,
wow.
I'll cover them from a distance. I'm not trying to come for your children, your precious children. Oh, fuck off. I just wanted to see this magical place in which they reside. And I'm here to tell you, people. Not.
Shannon Marie just gifted 10 memberships. Right on. Congrats to I've Got Words, Gray Sky Photo, Stacy, Beach Bum, Zoots and Boots, Amanda Page, Alyssa, Sweet and Sour, Perfectly Imperfect, Jennifer McIntyre. Wow, man. Right on. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
Not for nothing. When I opened the fucking door, listen, St. Jude, first impressions are everything. In the words of Betty Davis, what a dump. What a dump.
Wow.
Not for nothing.
No respect at all.
It was fucking, I should have walked right back out then. But I was kind of suck. I was like,
this lady is just pure fucking trash. Not even like, she's not even trying to be even the slightest bit likable. There's not one, I have yet to find one fucking redeeming quality about this person. Think about that. Like, not one redeeming quality. There's no virtue whatsoever.
That's where I did get a little flustered because I was like, what the fuck did I just want? This is it. This is it. This is what the fuck? Where am I? It looked like, is this some fucking, is this the place that I've been hearing about on TV and seeing? And this is their main entrance? Holy shit, people.
Wow.
My fucking apartment, my little fucking apartment is bigger and it's got more. I mean, it's just holy shit than this fucking, this is it. It looks, Is this like a place for the military men to go? What do they call those fucking clinics for the military men? Holy shit, people! It looks like something like that. You walk in and you see a bunch of elderly military people sitting around waiting to get their half-ass treatment they're getting from the United States, right? I'm like,
half-ass treatment.
This doesn't look. It's
like no consideration at all about the people who actually have kids in that facility right now fighting for their lives. No consideration towards them at all whatsoever. I mean, this lady is yeah, like she aspires to be the most hated person on YouTube. And that's cool. Like, we'll just make fun of her in the meantime until she gets booted off of YouTube, because it's just a matter of time.
I should have just spun myself right back on out and kept going at that point. I mean, but you can't just a VA. Thank you. It's like I just stepped into a fucking VA office.
No, you didn't know what a VA was,
and I'm like, it's just most.
You don't know what the VA is? Are you kidding? You don't know? Wow. So no respect for veterans either. That's awesome. I'm telling you now. Not even the slightest redeeming quality does this person have. I can't find one kind thing to say about her. It's amazing. Like, other than she's giving me content. That's the most positive thing I could say about her, is that she's providing me content. Cool.
Looking at there's 3 little pictures on the wall. I'm like, plotting my next move is what I was really doing. What do I do now? Because I'm noticed. I never expected to be noticed. I mean, I expected a big, great atrium, a big hall, fountain, something, a big screen with some fucking kids on it, some healthy kids, some sick kids, some kind of
Wow. Okay. Jen, thank you so much. Now we're talking shit on vets. Get the fuck out. I agree. Yeah. So here's the thing about that too, is if I were to see a whole bunch of fancy schmancy shit in the lobby of St. Jude's, I'd probably chalk it down to, okay, well, that goes towards people wanting to donate more, flashy, okay, it's like, all right, but not really, because I'm thinking like, well, what could the money towards a flashy ass big screen TV, what could the money for that be going to that's going to help a kid? You know what I mean? Like, she's sitting here talking about the fact that they didn't have that as a bad thing. And here I'm sitting here thinking, well, no, that's a good thing, because all of the money that's being donated is probably going towards things that these kids actually need. From anywhere between fucking Band-Aids to the most high-tech equipment that battles cancer and detects cancer and whatever.
Kind of welcome screen, with children's faces and stuff, and maybe a big giant counter somewhere with some lady off in the distance, some like a tour director, like what are you here to see, where you need to go, what like a real
totally
hospital.
Make a mobster, exactly,
like a real hospital, people. And people coming and going. I expected a hustle and a bustle.
Ig and Mel, what's up, dude? I
expect to go in there to hear crickets chirping and this little fucking place with all the money they pull in. Well, the money goes to take care of the children, not for decor, Miss Williams. You know what I got to say to that? Fucking obviously. Lesson learned. I saw that firsthand. People, the money is not going for fancy atriums and a nice welcoming committee.
Okay, so now we're going to flip it and say nice things.
Okay. Good. We're glad. Good. Okay, so I saw it firsthand. But nonetheless, I was in there now, And now I'm noticed, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And I'm running a television, a live television program.
Wait, what?
I've got an audience that I promised already to take them inside. And I'm like, what the fuck?
This isn't television. Okay. This isn't even public television. This isn't even fucking Wayne's World level shit. This is me with a computer still wondering why the fuck people give a fuck about what I have to say. Like, I have no better way of explaining that. This is not television. Nobody came up to me and go, "You're going to be a star, kid." Nobody did that. I'm just up here fucking running my mouth and amazed that people give a fuck. Okay? Like, the fact that you think that you're on television tells me everything. Tells me everything. Like, literally, you can fucking turn on your phone and do this shit. Like, this is no different. Like, this is no different. That's why, like, when I look at those channels, you know what I mean? Like, I look at those channels that do like these open panels and they have like 10 people on panel. I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? It's a fucking, dude, I'm old. I came from the 90s. Like, those were my prime years. The 90s is when I was a teenager, in my prime as a teenager. Okay. And then into the early 2000s as a young man. Okay. And I this is not television. This is just people. It blows my mind. I don't understand why you're like, how your mind even goes there. Like I was saying, the people with all of these people on their panel in the 90s, that was called a party line. You called like a 976 number, and it was a part. I didn't do that shit because, like, at the time I wasn't paying my own phone bill, actually. And then when I did, that was like even more of a reason to never fucking do that. And like, I had an apartment. I remember I had an apartment. It was a fucking party apartment. Somebody called some fucking sex line, and we had tons of people coming in and out of there. But we were on the phone with the phone company for like ever, right? And then finally it was me and my two other roommates. And I'll never forget this. This dude, at one point, we were like, hey, they told us we could play you the recording of the person stating their name. We can't play you the recording of the call. We don't record the calls, but we could play a recording of the person identifying themselves because they have to say their name. And I was like, oh shit. And then it was definitely like this dude that hung out in our apartment like all the time. And like, we recognized him immediately. He gave some fake name. I still remember it. I just don't want to say it. Even the fake name, I don't even want to say it, but I'll never forget it. And we call him by that. If I see that dude in person, I'm like, what's up? And I say the name. Yeah. Because I'm never letting him forget that shit that he got cold busted. But yeah, when I see these panels like that, it's the same thing as a party line. Just a bunch of people sitting there. Like, dude, do you remember being like in middle school? I remember being in like middle school and just sitting there on the phone talking to somebody, not even talking, just tying up the goddamn phone line and watching TV. What are you watching? Oh shit, hold on, let me put it on there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And then just sitting there and just watching some shit with somebody on the other end of the phone without even talking. Like, this is technology's equivalent to that shit now. It's insane that you would call it television. Like, people audition for television. People train for acting and shit like that for television. Like, even the people who get cast in reality shows, this is a fact, even the people who get cast in reality shows, like, have to audition for that shit. They have to go get headshots done. They got to go get hired by an agency. The agency has to go, how do you feel about a reality show? And then, oh, fuck, reality show, really? I'm an actor. You'll be acting, but a reality show, right? Even those people are actors. You're not an actor. Cash, keep your integrity. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like, the fact that you are so delusional that you call this television is fucking hilarious. You're congratulations. You're fucking BHB level delusional. Awesome. Good for you. Like, you are as much a television star as she is employed. So good for you.
The fuck do I do? This can't be it. This just can't be it. I'm like, and here's where it gets hairy. I'm like, hindsight, bitch. I wish I would have walked out, right? I wish I didn't go up to them people and say, where's the cafeteria? Because at the end of the day, we all know that cafeteria would have looked just as fucking unimpressive as any. Listen, it wasn't going to be impressive. It wasn't. Listen, my local hospital was going to have a much nicer cafeteria.
She's talking shit about the cafeteria that she never even got to see because security did their jobs. She's talking shit about the cafeteria, dude.
Experience than this was going to have. I know it, right? But I was already there. Wheels were turning.
Dude, I bet you St. Jude is like the most comfortable fucking place that a kid could ever be. As far as like a hospital goes, as far as how comfortable you could possibly make it for a kid who's probably, can you imagine? Like, they're going to do everything they can to make that child comfortable. Everything. To even sit here and talk about this facility like that is so gross. Because I bet you anything that those people have made. Dude, we're talking about a place where like Johnny Depp will show up dressed like fucking Jack Sparrow, you know? Robert Downey Jr. will show up as Tony Stark. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you that these kids, as much as a budget can possibly stretch to make comfort a priority for kids who are battling cancer, or God forbid, the hospice part of it. Like, yo, this lady has no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
And it was live TV. What do I do? Oh, God. I just wanted to get beyond that fucking moment, right? Oh, you have a card? Do you have a card? Do you know a patient here? No, I don't know a patient here. Ma'am, I don't know a patient here. Well, what are you doing here? Well, I just want to go to the cafeteria.
Oh, shut up. I love when people are late, like they're way behind. I love this shit. I'm not making fun of her either. It just made me think of that shit all over again. She said, ha, 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 Benny Hill.
I'm meeting my mother. It just popped in my head. People, I didn't plot that. I didn't plan it. I didn't plan it over by the pictures. I didn't say I'm going to go over there and say I'm meeting my mother for lunch. That you could say blah, 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 blah. That shit just was spinning in my head and come like, what do I, blah, 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 blah. I'm meeting my mother. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. I'm meeting my mother.
Oh my God, bro. Like, to not know. This is what's going on, okay? I got this shit snowed, folks. All right? This is somebody who thought she probably got up on an open mic night, right? At one of those like drag queen talent shows, which I've been to a couple. They're actually fucking great, right? They're super fun. Now, I guarantee you, she probably went to one of these, got a couple of laughs off of like a couple of people in the audience, and just people were nice and applauded when she got off stage. And then she thought to herself, this is it. This is what I was born to do. This is what I was put on this planet for. And then decided to fucking just do the shit on YouTube. She tried to audition places. They were like, no. She probably got banned from a couple places for acting like a complete and total fucking asshole. And then now she's like some flop house fucking motel room and doing it on the internet and thinking that this is like comedy gold, where this shit is like not even, dude, this isn't even Don Rickles. Like, this isn't even like old humor. Like, this is 1920s. It's not funny. It's none of this is funny. And it's not funny mostly because you fucking are trying to make jokes about one of the most lucrative charities because it helps children with cancer. Like, you have the audacity to try to minimize what these people do and make fun of it with this tired ass brand of humor. I mean, it's not even tired. It's like dead in the ground, buried. That brand of humor is not anything nobody, what are you going to do? Go like grab a fucking cigar and be like, like, what brand of humor do you think that you're projecting here? That anybody who's not 94 can relate to? And even then, nobody was gonna fucking joke about a kid's hospital for cancer. Wow.
My mother, yeah, we're gonna go to the cafeteria, yeah, we're gonna do a floor show for the kids, yeah, her and we're tap dancers, yeah, that's the ticket. Listen, shit was just coming out. I just wanted to get past that moment, and she was like, started talking about fucking COVIDs and shit. I'm like, fuck, yes, I'm not one of these fucking anti-vaxxers. Of course I've been vaxxed. What, do you have your card?
Okay. So why didn't you show your vax card? You had your purse with you. And you were going to a hospital with the intention of going inside that hospital. And you didn't think to bring your vax card with you if you've been vaccinated? I call bullshit. I don't think you've been vaccinated. And even if you had, why not just show the card? Why stir up trouble?
Your card? No, I 110% sure I didn't have my fucking card. I should have just at that point said, no, I don't. Sorry. And I should have just left at that moment. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. She gave me an out. Oh, damn. But stupid me. Stupid me. Already wheels are turning, set in motion.
Okay. My bad. Country girl, welcome. Yeah, I think she's lying too. Like, why not just show the vax card? If you're really trying to get into the building, all right, hold on. Because there's one more thing I want to go over before we call it a night. Where is this, dude? Okay. I know I saw it. Sorry. Okay. Welcome, Cash.
I was with her, I would have been like, hell no, we're not doing it. No. And I would have been absolutely honest and said, I'm not vaccinated and I don't plan on getting vaccinated. Let's go.
Wow.
You Biden loving shit bag. Let's go. And
What does that have to do with
that's
anything?
the way it went.
I speak in a particular way to people, and I just, maybe it's
the Southern Valley.
Perhaps.
Okay, so welcome to me.
Perhaps. Well, what a welcome that was. I would just like to go ahead and get my vehicle and move on with my.
Well, we're gonna check it. Your property is your property. We're gonna give you your property back, but let's keep it in mind. That's the perfect word we're using right now. Property. We'll get your property back, so you don't come on our property, okay? And then we all
Here, would you like to valet? I mean, save me the walk. I certainly wouldn't turn away a good valet offer.
Did you take any photos?
video.
I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming. Thank you, CR. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have I been given back my identification yet? Did you give me back my ID yet?
No, I think you did.
Okay, I just.
No,
But assuming I was mistaken for a trans person earlier, and someone assumed I was trans, whoever that was, I don't think you should ever approach anyone, no matter the dialect, sir, ma'am, whatever. That's kind of rude. If you're not sure, just perhaps ask. That was quite insulting and completely unnecessary. Clearly, I have a female driver's license.
I feel like I've sold my soul to the devil. Oh my god. What kind of fucking hell are we living in? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't.
So Molly knows that this is fucked up.
Wait, can I just say this one thing? Mallory, now you got them all confused. Now they're looking at each other saying, wait, what? I'm sorry. Because I think what just happened.
I love how
Mallory
hilarious
said,
she thinks that is.
how dare you think I'm a trans woman?
Like, this just shows exactly the character of MGL.
Oh my god. I think that's what just happened. I don't know. Because I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. And now I'm going to go, what? What the fuck did she just say?
What an idiot.
Wait, you mean she isn't? You just saw my female driver's
What's up, Nerd
license.
Report Raid? Awesome.
to be the fly on a wall in that break room. What the?
What break room?
What the fuck she just said? What?
God, she's so stupid.
I don't think you should ever approach anyone, no matter.
See, only an asshole.
Mallory's not allowed in public.
Only an asshole would cheer this on and encourage this. Like it's so clear that only a total shitbag would encourage that kind of behavior.
Public anymore. Exactly. They said they were Memphis PD. I was like, what?
Right here. You got
That's not my vehicle. That doesn't look like a. My plate, I thought was. Let me see it. I thought the plate was dark on my vehicle. But what? No, that's not the plate. No.
Yeah, that's definitely what it seems like, right, Mystery Maven? Like, this is all deflection and an act to distract from the reality of this, right? And the reality of it, like, all this is, people, is MGL justifying her. This is her attempt to justify her association with this person, and this is what they always do: is they double down and they say, "Oh my goodness, like there's nothing wrong with it, like it's hilarious, blah blah blah. Oh, she's just trolling and this and that, and you know, you all are falling for her troll." There's no troll when it comes to risking getting kids sick. And we heard her earlier. I had it more towards here. And she basically says that she doesn't care that I'll just tell these people, fuck you, I'm not getting vaccinated.
Supposed to ping myself and give them my blood? Am I supposed to shove it up my ass? What am I supposed to do? Do they want? I'm thinking they want my blood, right? What am I supposed to do? I can't read this. Cap choking.
What?
They want saliva?
Cap choking hazard.
You spit in it?
I don't
spit. They just want my spit?
I don't understand the attraction to this.
Spit on it?
What?
What do I spit on? After I just had corn chips, saliva? It's best when you make it.
God, why is she always disgusting?
What if I just sucked a dick? Huh?
Oh God, please, Jesus Christ. I wonder how many, like, I wonder how many of her subs are people who like get off on just being grossed the fuck out. I never thought about that before, but I have to wonder. I wonder how many of her subs are simply there just because they're weirdos who like getting grossed out. Like the grosser the shit, the better, you know, like some weird dude in his fucking basement, you know what I mean? Like rubbing himself in sour cream or whatever the fuck. And then, you know, just having a ball thinking about somebody just, you know, with corn chips, you know, and the smell of corn chip breath as they talk to him. And, you know, like there's dudes that get off on shit like that. I wonder how many of her subs, because that would make sense. Like you look at Dad Challenge podcast, this is what I mean. Like you watch like Josh, Dad Challenge podcast, like he points out family vloggers, right? Real big advocate against it. You know, Josh is actually really, really awesome. And he's exposed a lot of fucked up things. And one of those things is you can look at how many people, like you can actually see who's subscribed to what. So he'll go to some of these family vloggers and he'll click on one of the subscribers and then he'll look at some of the other things that they're subscribed to. And a lot of times you'll see them that they're subscribed, and these are people that are showing their kids, you know, they're showing their kids, and they're showing their kids trying on new shoes and shit like that. And then you'll see a dude who's subscribed to like foot shit, is just into feet. You know what I mean? And this is the majority of the people that they attract. So I'm wondering if that's the case, because I can't think of anything that really makes sense. I can't see her being, she's not entertaining. She's not funny. She's not clever. She's not insightful. The information that she puts out is always misinformation. None of it's ever accurate. She doesn't do anything that's ever productive. She doesn't do anything that's ever helpful. Like I said, she doesn't add any insight to anything. The only thing that I can think of, because all she ever does is just eat and shit on her streams. And I'm just wondering if that attracts a certain, like, if there's like a bunch of weirdos out there, more than we would ever imagine, a bunch of weirdos out there. And I'm not kink shaming. I guess it's wrong to call them weirdos. I mean, whatever you're into, you're into. If you're into, you know, women who fucking just sit there and stuff their fucking face in front of you, and, you know, they have, you know, Frito fucking breath and Frito, you know, yeah, you know, like, ugh, gross. Like all up stuck in their teeth, and you want to make out with people like this. You know what I mean? Like, there's dudes out there like that. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me, is that there's a whole subculture of dudes out there that she has like targeted this demographic and maybe not even realized it. She's just targeted the fucking Frito breath fetish demographic, and that's what she's going for. And that's why she gets as many donations and views as she gets, is because there's just a bunch of Frito breath deviants out there that just get off on that. That's sitting there just putting something in her face like she does every 2 minutes on her fucking live streams.
We're gonna open up the stage for Miss Mallory Williams with a clean mouth. You fill it up to the line.
You see what I'm saying?
They want that much of spit. Brought to you. There she is.
Oh my God.
Well, here comes
Holly
the
14,
little lion
welcome.
on Pants on Fire.
See, some of these, there was one
You're on
earlier that I
mute.
missed, and I can't find
You're on
it.
mute.
Hold on.
Take yourself on mute.
Leslie Caller gifted
Liar,
5
liar,
memberships.
pennies on
Thank
fire.
you.
Yeah. So why are you sneaking into hospitals for quality content and being all crazy? What possessed you to do that?
All right, first let's start here. Let us start here at the tail end of that video, and then we'll go back in time.
All
Then
right.
we're going to cover it. But let me pull up the side chat.
All
But
right.
first,
I
I
love
want
you
to.
too.
I
Thank
want
you.
to be like one of those epic movies where the opening scene starts at the end and then it reverts to the beginning of the movie. Okay.
That was scary at the
That-
end.
That was dramatic and dramatic. That is
It was
the
scary,
only
and
part
your
that shocked me.
human rights were violated, no doubt.
No, they weren't.
did not have to go that extra, and anyone that wants to pounce you for what you
Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, you're going to get Karen advice. You know what I mean? You're going to get the Karen perspective.
did. Actually, what the comments that the punishment didn't fit the crime,
Right.
1,000,000%.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was
But she
calm as
wasn't
a cucumber.
punished.
Here's the thing.
She wasn't punished. She was escorted off the property. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. She had no business there. It's private property. They could have arrested her for trespassing if they wanted to. There was no punishment.
Marissa, honestly speaking, I had to, in my mind, listen, I had to make a decision really quick on property. To listen. Cops, listen, they were hot and they were heavy, and I mean that was very evident from the get-go. All of them. I mean, I was trying to figure out who was security, who was PD. I mean, I was trying to figure out who the hell were these people. Who were they? What were their positions? Because they were just firing all over the place. But we'll get to that. But at the end, let me tell you, when the security guard pulled up or whatever, they were going to finally take me to get my vehicle. First of all, I never anticipated getting in a vehicle. It was a rather short walk. I just assumed we were going to walk it. But whatever, they put me in the car. They put me in the front seat, which I thought was odd because the officer, the guy, the loudmouth was actually from the police department. The guy driving was the security personnel from St. Jude. Now, the loudmouth officer who was first on scene right there, really giving me a hard time. He had also been physical with me. Basically assaulting me, which was you couldn't see on camera, but as we were walking, he was really getting physical with me using his upper body to my body as he was walking me. It was when he was saying, I like to walk fast, and he started bucking me the whole way with his body.
I call bullshit.
So the thing is, when he decided to get in that vehicle with us,
because
sit directly behind me, it made me feel completely uncomfortable.
You know that she would have been like, sir, do you have to be bucking me like that? Do you have to be touching me? Sir, why are you touching me? The whole point, it defeats the whole purpose of her live streaming that entire encounter without her pointing that out if it was happening. You see what I'm saying? She was live streaming with the intention to get victimized in some way, shape, or form. And now is when we're first hearing about the cop getting physical with her. Really? When she was filming it and she could have just been like, hey, why are you bucking me? Why are you pushing into me? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Completely uncomfortable. And then when he said, turn this camera off, I become shook at that point, because now I'm a female, no female officers present. The only female officer on scene had a clear problem with trans women. She made that quite clear.
She had a problem with you.
So here's the thing. I'm a female in a vehicle with two men. One of them has been pretty aggressive, started off aggressive, has been aggressive, and is now being verbally aggressive again, sitting directly behind me and insisting I turn my camera off. I asked to get out of the vehicle, and he says I can't get out of the vehicle. I go to grab the door handle, and the doors are locked. They've got me locked in the vehicle, and insisting that I turn the camera off. Now, keep in mind, what brought me to Memphis, people, is Tyree Nichols. That's what brought me to. So you have to think. Listen, that's my impression of Memphis PD. So I've got that resonating in my head. I've already got this complete overblown reaction that these people, the treatment they get. Listen, only a couple minutes of this happened.
Listen,
on
the Memphis
St. Jude property.
The Memphis PD are not going to. They were extra nice to her. Okay. And the reason being is, I will say that it has a lot to do with Tyree Nichols. Now, they're getting a lot of shit. They're under a microscope right now. All of Memphis PD is under a microscope right now because of what happened to Tyree Nichols. Now, because she's a trans woman, they were very, very nice to her and very, very patient with her. They in no way, shape, or form violated her rights. They in no way, shape, or form, except for there was the one woman who did make comments. She did make comments. But I'm not going to say whether I think they're justified or not justified or anything like that. But that was, she did absolutely cross the line of professionalism, I think. Absolutely. But the fact is she was the aggressor. Mallory was definitely the aggressor and definitely trying to elicit a response from those police officers. And she simply, I believe her mindset was, I'm just going to give her what she wants. Fuck her. This is a big waste of our fucking time. There's kids in here. And so, yeah, this is just some asshole. And so I'm going to make her look like the asshole that she is. That's what I think was on her mind. I don't think that she had anything against trans people, but she just saw what was easy to get under her skin and used it. That's what I think. That's all I think that was. Now, again, was it unprofessional? Sure. But was it justified, morally speaking? Totally. In my opinion, totally. I mean, you were looking for content. She gave you content. What's your complaint? Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I love you guys very, very, very much. Make sure to check out Burnt Toast. Like, you guys are going to love what she's got. So raid Burnt Toast. Run over there, get in her chat, say Glera Raid, and make sure that you check it out because, yeah, she's got the goods on old Betty, and it's I promise you, I'm privy to some of it, and it's definitely worth checking out. So make sure you go over there right now. Glera Raid, let her know, guys. I love you. We will do this again very soon, my friends.